Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex with Born to Compete, #1 source for youth sports. But you see, we're talking high school sports right now. Listen, I got the man right here, the monster, the beast, one of my favorite players who I thought personally should have been the player of the year for like everything, the state of Georgia, the country. He's not even smiling right now. You see that? That's focus, man. That's focus when you're like that. Derrick Brown, man, one of the best players at Lanier High School, defensive tackle. What's going on, man? You good? Yeah, I see you got your focus on right now. What you thinking about?
I don't know.
I'm just messing with you. All right. So, listen, you go through the season with a lot of hype. You come into the season with a lot of hype. Everybody knows who you are, the whole nine. How did you prepare yourself this season? Because everybody wanted to see you play. Everybody on, the offensive lineman was trying to make his name off you, so to speak. How did you prepare yourself this offseason?
I knew coming off from having a big year last year that it was going to be a harder challenge. And, I kind of was so focused on having a good year my junior year that I kind of didn't have anything at first to push me through my senior year. But, my coaches taught me a whole bunch about stepping up and taking a leadership role and sitting down with my dad and talking. So that's what kind of pushed me to be the best I am this year. So that if I'm playing at the highest level that I can play, that the rest of my team will see as an example and it'll go towards what they do.
You were a leader of that team, and you did a fantastic job. I know the season didn't end necessarily like you wanted to. We know that. The championship is the goal. But just give me your synopsis of the season itself, man. You had a fantastic year individually.
Individually, yeah, I had a pretty good year. But, the stuff that my teammates bought into this year was big for me because at the end of the season, we were all coming back. Everybody's like, well, this team's not going to be as good. And at the beginning of the season, you couldn't have told me that we were going to go 10-0. But, you get it going. You see everybody starting to flow. You going into the first game. Not so hot against the first game versus Tequila in the scrimmage. But the next week at Lambert, we came out, and everybody's kind of just like, oh, like, who is this? This is a repeat team from last year. Going 10-0 in the regular season, getting another region championship for Lanier High School was big for us. And, the playoffs didn't end the way I wanted it to. But, it's definitely strides for them to look better next year.
That's good, man. Always a team-first guy, man. That's why he's one of my favorite players. Now on the defensive line, let's go ahead and talk some football now. On the defensive line, this has been reported you can play any technique. You can go from 1 to, let's say, a wide 9, for example. We know you can do it. What do you like doing?
I can do it. I like doing them all. Inside guys are not as fast. They're kind of heavier, so they kind of sit back, and then it gives me time to take off on the ball. Tackles, you just got to have brute strength. When you're going against a tackle, if he leaning, he good, he'll be able to stick that hand right in his chest.
There you go. So now listen, man. I saw you on offense too this year, man. What you cheating on defense? How you gonna run the ball and stuff like that, man? You a defensive guy, man. How did you enjoy it over there?
At the beginning of the season, my coach put in these heavy packages, and we sent in practice one day, and it was like, Derrick, come be quarterback. I'm like, quarterback? I was just kind of looking around like, what? Yeah. So we put in the package Hulk at the beginning of the year, and that's when me running Wildcat. And then we put in Bevo and these other type of packages, and they put in everybody and just a heavy set running game. That's what we use most of the year. It's pretty good.
You know what, man? Listen, man. Every time I see like the big man go in the backfield, they always want to call it the heavy set. We need to change that to like the speed set or something, right? I think that would be better. What you think?
No, I think you need to say the heavy set.
Okay, so listen, everybody knows you're a big-time recruit. Okay, now we can't get around that. And, of course, there are a lot of schools that, are looking for you to play at their school. I'm not going to say what school do you want to go to. I would never say that. But what schools are you, what has caught your interest as far as the type of defenses out there that you want to play with?
All the schools I want to go to are definitely versatile in the whole defense scheme. Playing for Coach Pruitt, Coach Muschamp, Coach Smart, Coach Jancic, and just playing at State. All those schools are big time. So, it's been a blessing to me to even have an opportunity to go and play and look at these schools. But I think it's good for me to wherever I want to go at this point. That everybody's so different.
So last question, and we ask everybody this question. The end of the season has come, and they're eventually going to talk about you as a football player and what you've done. What would you like them to say about your football career as an individual and as a teammate?
I definitely feel, as myself, I feel like maybe at first I wasn't such a team-first guy. But then, you get a big wake-up call when you had to actually produce and be that dude for the team. So, I mean, I just want to be known as a team first type of guy and somebody that was always willing to do that and be a team guy.
I love his answers, man. I don't know why he always has the best answers like ever. You should have saw the interview we did when he won Player of the Week, man. Well, this is the guy here, Derrick Brown, the best. It doesn't get any better. Again, check us out, man, Friday nights on the ATL, 10:30 with Jeff Hullinger and the crew for all the Friday night sports action. We're going to get this guy here to smile. And then check it out on NBC's 11 Alive at 11:15 for the high school recap as well. So that's it, man. Anything else you want to say? You got it.
I mean, I see Lanier doing big things in the future. I mean, I may not be there no more, but I mean, you might want to watch out.
I love it, man. Y'all take care, man. It gets no better, man. I'm out.